Hey everybody, welcome to group break number 673, not 373. We got a 6-box extended mixer, 23, 24, 24, 25, and 25, 26. Go through the years, have some fun. Here are your teams. This is a $1 start special on whatnot here. So we had one trade, Edmonton for Nashville. And yeah, good luck, folks. In the background, we have a pick your team for a full case with spots left. And then we also have a 6-box random of this year's extended that is 35 Canadian a spot. That one has 22 spots left on it. That is probably one of the cheapest ones that you will get for a break for price-wise. So, but yeah. It'll be curious because the cap's going up a lot. The team that's in such a good shape, man, is the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes have surplus in prospects and cap space and draft picks. And they're in the cup finals. And they've been in the conference finals for, what, how many straight years? That team is so incredibly well ran. Again, if that was like a Canadian team, people would be like, oh man. If you swap them with the Leafs, the narrative around them would be so different. It is very funny to me. But they're finally getting over some of the... I mean, they got over their conference final demons, so... But as a Canucks fan, we've all seen what happens when you exercise your demons. You get so close, and then the refs screw you over. Korchinski, Nico Hischier, and Edstrom for the Rangers. Edstrom's been a solid depth option for them. Holographics red of Brock Faber. Dazzlers of Tarasenko for the Senators, and Zegras for the Ducks. Let's see what that holographics. That's a sick looking card. Let me get some top loaders out 1 second. Alright, let me just double check this. Sorry, I just gotta... There we go. It's this pile that I'm in. Okay, perfect. We got a Marco Kasper, a Yaniv Peretz, and a Shesterkin. Sorry, 1 second. I just gotta respond to a message really quickly here. All right. Sorry about that. For the Flames exclusives draft, first round rookies to 100 of Connor Zary. Let's go, Flames. Let's go. Good thing you don't trade, yeah. Your no trade rule came in handy. Good box. Honestly, exclusives. For Haggy, and then a Dufour on the retro. Oh yeah, I forgot we have all the retros in here. Silver Skates of Beniers, Scheifele, and a Luke Hughes for the Devils. Savoy for the Bruins. Pierre-Luc Dubois for the Kings, and Krug for the Blues. Man, how many Kings fans want to just regret that? Hey, sometimes it pays to not trade, and sometimes it pays to trade. So it kind of depends on the vibes, you know. All right. Seeing Red Spectrum of Konechny with a Seeing Red of Tuck, and a Dustin Wolf for the Flames on the Retro Young Gun. How do I always forget about Wolf in this rookie crop. Actually unreal. Marolainen, the Cam York Outburst, and a Struble for the Habs. The Habs have so many Young Guns across the set. Crosby on the quad diamond. Savoy and Fraser Minton. Young Gun canvas for the Leafs. That's not bad. That's a very, like, awkward photo for some reason. Not bad for the Leafs, though. Honestly, I've opened up a lot of this extended, and I don't remember ever pulling that. Sorokin, Tage, and Ryan Johnson for the Sabres. Panarin for the Rangers, Matthews for the Leafs, and Crosby for the Penguins. Askarov with a Roby Jarventi for the Senators, and UC Saros. All right, not a bad first box. Not a bad first box at all. One second. There we go. All right, let's keep it going here. Next box. What are we hoping to find here? Obviously some Celebrinis. Or some Smiths. Or some Dobishes. Can we free Dobby? Be nice to get like a... one acetate in this entire break would be really nice. Particularly if it's a good guy. Give him Celebrini. Yeah, I mean, any Celebrini is a good hit from this, which is really funny. Honestly, you'd rather get Celebrini rookie inserts than pretty much every Young Gun except for Dobish or whatchamacallit? Will Smith. That's just the yellow, I believe. Maverick Bork, Austin Matthews. Gold of Pasta with a Max Sasson and a Frederick Outburst. And a Tim Stützle Dazzlers. 6, 7, 8, 9. Sam Honzek for the Flames to 499 on the Trilogy rookie. Helga Grons for the Flyers and Jack Hughes for the Devils. Nice Honzek, former Vancouver Giant. Gotta always call that out. Byfield, Sider, and Nick Suzuki. Josh Stone for Utah. Isaiah George with a outburst of Dylan Sandberg. I forgot we got the double outburst sometimes in this. And Fedor Svechkov. That's a player that I actually quite like for Nashville. Connor Geeky, Nikita Kucherov, and Dylan Larkin. Oh my gosh. Why? Let's keep it rolling. All right. Let's try and get something Celebrini. We have 2 boxes here. Should get an insert. At the very least. At the very least. Black and white Young Gun canvas for the Leafs. Grabankin. There we go. Another case hit style card. That's always good. Leafs are actually doing okay. Svechkov and Brennan Othman. Fun thing about these mixers is that you never know who's going to hit. Matt Rempe, Robert Thomas, and Jacob Chikrin. Brad Marchand. There's a nice Fedor Svechkov for the Predators. And another Austin Matthews. Lots of Matthews. Pasta, Ovi, and Frost. Connor Geeky on the exclusives for the Bolts to 100. Little bit of edge chipping on this guy, but hey. Tampa Bay. That's like getting 2 Young Guns exclusives, essentially, which is, from 2 boxes, pretty wild. Maverick Bork and Frank Nazar. And then Zach Bolduc, Josh Morrissey, and Fellhaber on the Young Gun canvas. 93 on the Geeky. 93 of 100. Nice. The triple dimensions are a fun set. Like they at least look pretty. The exclusives, yeah, I'm guessing we pulled a few. We did open a lot. But hopefully we keep, man, 24-25 extended, we were like, our release week for it was so hot. We hit like Outburst Red of Mitchkov, we hit the gold of Marner, the Young Guns Outburst Gold. Like, we crushed that product. But let's keep this up. All right, now we're on to this year's. Berkeley Cadden, Elias Salomonson for the Jets, and Oliver Moore. Crosby for the Penguins, Zane Parekh, and Owen Power. Understood the assignment of Alex Tuck, Murashov, and Dylan Gunther. The not a base variation, Jake Christensen. We got a Blackwood for the Avs, Montour, and a Horvat for the Islanders. Understood the assignment of Zuccarello with a Connor Clattenburg, and a Young Gun canvas for the San Jose Sharks of Michael Misa. Well, it ain't no Celebrini, but you'll take that. Get into the sleeve here. Why is it being difficult? There we go. Upper Deck just permanently has someone stationed above the shark mouth. There we go. Good little front row here for 3 boxes. Caulfield, Levshunov, and Nate Danielson on the Dazzlers. Nice rookie Dazzlers there. I actually think that Sports Card Pro Fire Lizard. Just think of someone that opens up sports cards professionally. I think we have a trilogy rookie in here. If you type in the set, it should be like, if you type in like 2025 Upper Deck Series 2 Sports Card Pro, it should pop up, hopefully. Philip Gustafson, Alexander Barkov, Josh Morrissey on the black and white canvas for the Jets. Snuggerud for the Blues, Nikishin, and Romanov wasn't built in a day for the Islanders. Dahlin on the All-World team. Troy Terry, and Berkeley Cadden for the Kraken to 99 on the Trilogy Rookie Premieres. Nice Cadden. Seattle needs a prospect that has the name Hat, and then have them on the same line, because you could have the cat in the hat. Shane Wright, Tom Verlander for the Canucks, and Kreider for the Ducks. Yanni Neiman, Hellebuck, and to 333, Nico Hischier for the Devils on the UD3. Which break is next depends on which one fills. So it's really all there is to it. Jack Devine, nice young gun there for the Panthers. Rinzel and Jarvis. OT Hero, Seth Jarvis. All right. I think our worst box was 24-25. Our best box, I think this was our best box, 25-26. Like, I think we got the Young Gun Canvas and the Trilogy Premieres. So I think we're going to go that. So we're going to go best to worst here. You Booyum. I mean, you could get a Lecker Mackie if you got the Canucks. But you got a Villander. Villander's nothing to, like, sniff at. I hope so. Just a Schaefer in this mixer would be absolutely insane. Actually, I want to go back and watch the people that pulled the year off to see how many cards were in the pack. Because, like, I'm sure it's probably the same, but... Or they probably, like, take out a couple cards type of thing. Alright, turn to the side. Nothing suspicious. Here we go. Vitaly Koivunen, Ryan Leonard, and Oliver Moore on the holographics for Chicago. Aspero for the Bruins. Perot and Kadri Rangers. Flames have done sneaky good. Juraj Seidel with a Perek. And a Beckett Seneca to 1999. Man, the bobblehead cards are... They exist. We'll put it that way. There we go. The bottom edges of these rookie updates are always rough too, man. Always like so careful putting them into sleeves and top loaders. But Crosby, Nate Danielson for the Red Wings, and Kotkaniemi for the Hurricanes. Noah Dobson. Oh, we have a printing plate. Oliver Moore. Printing plate of... who is that? Noah Cates. Noah Cates printing plate for the Flyers. Yeah, the bobbleheads are about one per case I've found so far. But Noah Cates on the 1-of-1 printing plate for the Flyers. This is a fun little break. All right, we gotta start using the top stand. That's a little too high. So move it down. One notch, is that enough? There we go. Demidov on the first round drafts for the Habs, Ostland, and Nikita Zadorov. It's a fun little fun mix. I like going through the years with products, right? Because it means multiple teams are obviously, like, there's teams that you definitely want. Like, you definitely want the Sharks, you definitely want the Habs. But it just adds some potential for other teams to hit. And just, you never know what you're going to get in these mixers. Sometimes they can be really good. Sometimes they can be not good. But, excuse me. Cam Lund, Trevor Kuntar, Demidov on the rookie reflections. We have Brock Faber, a Beckett Seneca, and a Nico Mikolo for the Panthers on the outburst. Understood the assignment of Jesper Bratt, Xavier Bourgault, Zeev Bouillon. Oh, you saw two Celebrini bobbleheads yesterday. That's pretty crazy. Cooley for Utah. Heiskanen for the Stars. Braden McNabb on the Pink Dazzlers for the Vegas Golden Knights. Understood the assignment of Lundell, Vancouver Giant legend Tristan Nielsen for the Avs, and Hellebuck for the Jets. And then we have Mitch Marner for Vegas, Mark Stone for Vegas, and Matthew Tkachuk for the Panthers. I mean, that was not as good of a box, but we did hit a 1 of 1, so yeah, rip his nose. To be fair, the puck did that. All right. I think we're going to end on 24-25. So we'll go 23-24. Because I think the Zeri clears the Geeky. And then it's a toss. And I like the Faber holographics red. So we're going best to worst. It was close, but... Because you could argue the Gurbankin, but I think Minton is just better. Value-wise this year, at least. So. The 1 of 1 was a Noah Cates printing plate. Okay, maybe we'll hit you a Lekar Mackey outburst. Yeah. It's just like, what player is this again? Because, like, not a major... I mean, actually, I like him as a player, but, like, not obviously one of the top guys, so... Alright, here we go. We have a... Miralainen again. Timo Meier for the Devils and Mark Johnstone for the Penguins. Waddle Waddle. Another red holographics. This time a nice color match of Luke Hughes for the Devils. Nice color match there. Am I a big Luke Hughes fan? No, but hey, still fine. Ryan Johansson on the Dazzlers and Leo Carlson, rookie of the Beehive variety for the Ducks. We have a Tkachuk, Ryan Johnson again, and a Klingberg for the Leafs. Mintikov for the Ducks, Tippett, and Struble. All right, we are hitting the same rookie crop. That's not what we want to see. We want to see some different ones. I do love these hockey heroes of Beniers. Leo Carlson on the Hollow View and Kopitar for the Kings. Kempe, Mintikov for the Ducks and Erik Karlsson for the Penguins. Hey Phil, I think you also got a Sassone in there as well. So like you got at least 2 young guns. So you essentially got like, you know, the good contents of 2 packs. Let's see if we can pull something spicy to finish this box off. We got a numbered UD3 to 1,000 of Owen Beck for the Habs. I'm just glad that these aren't die cut again, because like, man, these cards are a pain to sleeve and top load. Seeing red of Bo Horvat and Connor Bedard on the Beehive rookie for Chicago. Well, there's at least a Bedard. Ovechkin, Miles Wood on the Outburst, and Fantilli draft for the Blue Jackets. Oop, there's Cousins trying to go for a flip. Boone Jenner for the Blue Jackets, Kevin Korchinski for Chicago, and Jacob Markstrom for the Flames. Exclusives of Connor Ingram for Utah. Rupe Hint and Cale Makar. That's a lot of exclusives. Leo Carlson on the UD3. Teuvo Teravainen. Georgi Merkulov. I'm shocked he hasn't made more of an impact in the NHL because his scoring numbers are really good. Leo Carlson on the rookie gems. Logan Cooley for Utah. And Scott Lofton for the Flyers. Nice retro of Cooley there. Leo Carlson rookie gems triple is always nice. Got that old school black diamond look. I know some people really like that. Cards never really saw a ton of value, if I remember correctly, though. I'd be curious if they brought back black diamond like that, how it would perform. It is a Flyers plate, not Ottawa. It's Noah Cates. It is Flyers. Yeah, no. All good. I believe that's Brett Kulak in the background. It's actually 27 on 27 violence. Yeah. Yeah, it took me. I originally thought Ottawa at first, but then it's like, oh no, it's definitely once you see the like that logo up there, it's like ah. All right, last box. Let's hope for some Celebrinis. We'll settle for a Will Smith. Or we'll take a Dobish too. Is that spicy? I can't tell if that's going to be a spicy card or not. I don't remember the back of these cards very well, but that could be spicy. I don't remember what the acetates look like this year. Is not one? No, I think it is one. We do have an acetate Young Gun. I believe. Alright, Bedard on the gold. Willsby. With a Pierre-Luc Dubois. Dazzlers. Like spice. Man, let's not talk about that. Celebrini Rookie Reflections. Will Smith on the Pros and Prospects. And Brandon Saad. There we go. We got one Celebrini. All right. Oh, no. It's just a clear cut. It looked like an... Huh. It looked thicker than that. But we'll take it. Cutter Gauthier for the Ducks on the clear cut rookie. Unless I'm missing it for a different card. But Gauthier for the Ducks. Again, Ducks. Nice one there. Hey, we hit the Lekaramaki Young Gun. See if he pops off this year. I guess it was just a base. And another Celebrini. There we go. There's Macklin. I thought it was an acetate, but no, it's just a clear cut. Zellweger, Lane Hudson, and Chris Letang. Always read his letter, Kenny. That's fair. Huh. It just looked weird when I got it. Another Celebrini. And the Lekaramaki. I think those were always together. Demko. If I remember correctly. Zach Hyman, Connor McDavid, and Cutter Gauthier. Alright. I'm pretty sure the Shark spot got paid for with those 3 Celebrinis. Like, just base inserts, but at least close to. Those things sell so well. That's why, honestly, that's why this extended has gone up, even with the big OB chase cards gone. Obviously, Will Smith Young Guns are another part of that, but Lekaramaki is a first round rookie. The first pack, you're saying? All right, let's see what's in here. Jack Eichel, Shesterkin. Well, you might want to nuke the pack. Brady Tkachuk, Zach Bolduc for the Blues, and Pasta. Dobson for the Islanders. Pedersen for the Canucks, and Nathan Legare for the Devils. We're continuing that extended red outburst streak, man. I don't know what it is with this set, but we hit so many stinking outbursts. Mike Matheson to 250 for the Habs. We hit so many red outbursts from this year's from 24-25 extended. Tyson Kozak and Josh Morrissey. Well, I don't think it's unfortunately not a young gun, but Svechkov, Keller, and Parayko. Here we go. It's red and blue. Oh, we'll take that. Brad Lambert, first round rookie to 25 for the Winnipeg Jets. We will absolutely take that. All right, we ended on a banger. Who are the Jets? DAZN. You probably weren't expecting anything major with Winnipeg, but nice little Lambert there. And Liam Ugrin for Minnesota and Konechny for the Flyers. Hey, that was a pretty solid little mixer there. That was a pretty solid mixer. We actually have a fun recap to do. Pretty fun recap. This is why these multi-year ones are fun, because you can... They're fun, but they do carry some risk, right? Because like you could absolutely hit out the wazoo like we did here, and then you could have one that you don't hit as well. But all right, quick little recap here. Celebrinis, we got 3 of them in the same box. One Bedard rookie year thing. We got some of the other notable numbered stuff. Matheson, Cutter Gauthier. This is actually like a good hit as well. That was all in this box. That's pretty crazy. Ingram to 100 on the exclusives. Leo Carlson, rookie gem. A little bit of chipping on that guy. Cooley. Beck to 1,000. Luke Hughes on the holographic. Seneca to 1999. These things always are rough. Hischier to 399. Gurbenkin, black and white, young gun canvas. We have a Hanzik to 499 on the trilogy rookie. A nice little Minton there. We got a Michael Misa young gun canvas. Got the Berkeley Cadden trilogy to 99. The Faber, this is just like a nice looking holographic. I like the red, the green on the red, the Christmas colors. 2 more exclusives of Zeri and Geeky, both to 100. Nice one there. Printy plate for the Flyers of Noah Cates, but hit of the break, gotta be the Lambert to 25. Anytime you hit red outburst, you're happy, and when it's a first round rookie, you take it over a regular base guy. So that is group break 673.